Well, success in college football is often determined by the strength of your offensive line. And lately, the JMU football staff has worked to secure the future of that unit. And one way they are doing so is with a rush of commitments, one of which is Jack Harris, a 6'3", 305-pound offensive lineman from the state of New Jersey. And he joins us now. Jack, thanks for taking some of your time to talk to the fans of JMU football. Man, you come from an elite high school football program. 4 state titles in a row. I know you're going for your 5th. What does it mean to be able to come from such a story program like Bergen Catholic to now join a program in JMU football that hasn't had a losing season since 2003? I'm going to guess you weren't even born at that point. So doing the math, it's got to be an exciting time for you. So congrats. And how is it feel to be a Duke?
It feels amazing. I mean, it's a dream come true to just play at this level, play at such a great, prestigious program. And it's nice coming from a winning program and then going to another winning program. So kind of used to winning, but that just shows I don't like losing at all. I mean, I'm not really used to it in my high school career. So,
well, you can't teach the experience that comes from winning. So talk about what you've learned from the program that you're in, because obviously it's a program that's known not only for producing a tremendous amount of talent. You're a school that really tests themselves not only in conference, but I mean, this year alone, you're going to have games in the state of Ohio, the state of Florida. You're a team that really makes sure you're sharpening iron against iron. What have you learned from your experience in your program? What do you think that's going to help you as you move forward to JMU football and everything comes to that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Coach Vito does a great job for us. Like we have lifts 4 days a week in the winter and the spring. We do on-field workouts, all that type of stuff. So I don't think juggling school with football will be a problem because I mean everyone on our team that juggles it pretty well. And also, I think the football up north in New North Jersey is literally the best football in the whole country. And also we add on games like East St. Louis, IMG Academy, those types of schools. So I mean the competition's there. Like it's not like I'm playing at a public school where the players might not be as good, but I mean we just got a lot of good competition, a lot of good players where we're from. So I mean I'm ready to bring it.
So take us inside your recruitment process, because I know we've talked to a number of the commits who said, it's a stressful time because you're weighing options from different programs across the country, all of which have their own sales pitch. And then you get on campus to a program like JMU and meet some of the other commits and the ones who have been making it public over the last week. You've all come to the same conclusion. It's really been a wave of people saying, yeah, I want to be a Duke. What was it for you that really was a differentiation point and made you want to sign on with what JMU football is building?
So my thing was, I had a good sophomore season, and I was going to my junior season, and I got hurt midway. So I was getting a little nervous in the whole recruiting process and everything about that because it could be stressful to really anyone.
Yeah.
But Coach Smith took a chance on me, and I really appreciate that. I mean, first phone call, he's asked me about what I'm doing in my day, all these little things, what's my favorite run scheme, all this type of stuff. And I felt like we clicked right away. And then I gained a couple other offers throughout that in the Sun Belt. And I just felt like on my official visit, the hospitality that I gained from JMU and everyone around James Madison, they just seemed like they loved the program itself. And they seemed like there was no bad thing. Like I wasn't really getting any, like no one was giving me a bad review. And all the players, they were really welcoming in. And I mean, it felt like home.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about Coach Smith. He's somebody who has a kind of a rich background and experience in different places, coaching the offensive line. Talk about him and the role that he played in your recruitment.
I mean, Coach Smith, I mean, he's been texting me every other day for 3-4 months. I mean, that guy he is one of the nicest people I know. I mean, I don't know him on the field yet, but I mean, I've heard he's such a great coach. I mean, he's so technical. He really he could bring anyone in and he could make them a great football player. He has so many little things, little techniques, little factors of the game that many other offensive line coaches don't really teach you. And also about Coach Smith is he really showed me all these different schemes. When I was there, he showed me like 200, 300 different inside zone, outside zone, pass blocking schemes throughout the just showing me and my family and showing where I could fit into all that type of stuff. And after practice, before practice, all that type of stuff. And Coach Smith, the whole time, he almost felt like family. Like he was just a great coach to me. I don't know. I'm not really used to having a coach like that, except for my coach at school right now. So it felt reassuring, and also committing to him, it felt assuring as well. Same
Well,
with
Jack,
Coach.
that's awesome to hear. And I want to ask you about another thing because you mentioned where you come from, the state of New Jersey. One thing, if you didn't see on your visit, you'll see in short order, is there a ton of people from the state of New Jersey who are now at JMU. You'll see Jersey and New York license plates all over the place. Talk about your familiarity with JMU football as a program before the recruiting process. Had you seen them at all? Have you followed them before? Do you know anybody from your hometown who is a Duke?
I mean, there's a lot of people from where I'm from that go to James Madison. It's like one of the known schools that people go to, and a lot of people from New Jersey go
Yeah,
there. And also my cousin, she went there, and I didn't even know that actually until I got the offer. And she texted me. She's like, "Oh my God, another Duke!" And
that's
I'm like,
awesome.
I was like, "Wait, you went there?" And then yeah, and then like I mean, I always knew about their football, and I knew once they jumped from FCS to FBS, that's when I started following them a little more. And they had that 11-1 season with Signetti, and then Coach Chesney came in. They went 9-4, and I followed them ever since. And I thought it was a great program.
That's awesome. Jack, I want to ask you now, you've seen some of the other commits who are signing on with JMU football. And I've asked every recruit this because I think it's just interesting to hear what everybody's answers are. Everyone's talked about how much fun it's been to be a part of the group chats and how you guys are already starting to come together as a brotherhood because, you've all gone through kind of a shared experience of being in recruiting. And now you're in your summer workouts, getting ready for your senior season. Talk about the bonds and the relationships that are already starting to form and how that's going to help you as you make your transition through your senior season and into Harrisonburg.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, just knowing the guys and knowing them on a personal level really helps a lot because, I mean, you don't want to go into a college and see them every single day and really don't know them. And I think Coach Chesney does a really good job with kind of introducing everybody. Like we had a breakfast with the team. I think it was on the Saturday of the official visit. He made everyone introduce themselves, introduce their whole family, introduce what position they play, all that type of stuff. And I thought that was really neat. So I got to know those guys, and then we hung out after all the like coaches meetings, all that type of stuff with the players and everything. And you got to know them better and stuff like that.
That's awesome. I also want to know from your perspective, take us inside what comes next for you now. So you're in your preparations for your fall season and your senior year, your last year. You're going for a fifth title. Just give us an update on where you are in your summer and what happens next for you as a prospect.
Yeah, so absolutely. Next for me is just staying healthy. And honestly, just looking straight ahead at that fifth state championship. I mean, we had practice this morning at 7 a.m. So I mean, it's not like we're being complacent. Tomorrow, another practice at 7 a.m. Because it's hot out here. Typically, would have practice around 4 or 5, but I
Okay.
mean, it's 100 degrees out, so they got to make sure we could practice. But for us, I mean, for me personally, I'm just gonna really just sharpen the fine tools of my skills, the little things. Like in my opinion, I have the things like the measurables. I have the strength. I just need to sharpen the little things, the little steps, get my steps down, make sure it's to perfection. And after that, just stay healthy on the field and just really just dominate North Jersey football and just around the whole country.
That's awesome. Jackie, it's obvious you're a confident guy. I want to ask you, take us a little inside to who you are off the field, because I know football's a big part of your life and working out and training. But I have a feeling there's a personality off the field as well. Any hobbies, anything you're into outside of football that fans might get to know
Um,
about? Just give you a little insight into who you are.
I mean, I like lifting. Also, I'm a big golf guy. I like golf a
Okay.
lot.
All right.
And
So you
I
play
also
golf. I've got Michael Price as a fisherman. We've got Hunters on the team. All kinds of things you guys are into.
Yeah, I'm a big golf guy. I mean, also I like the beach. The beach
Okay.
is nice. I mean, I'll go to the beach and
So
get
you
like
Jersey Shore guy, or are you going out to Jones Beach in Long Island? Where's your spot?
Jersey Shore. I live right by the Jersey Shore. I
Okay,
just
there
commute
you go.
up north, but I live right by the Jersey Shore. But yeah, I'll go to the beach, get an acai bowl. You know, it's some good stuff out there with my friends. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. I
All
mean,
right, there you go.
there's
Well,
not that
anybody
much.
watching this, let Jack know where he can find an acai bowl in Harrisonburg. I already gave him the scoop on Mr. J's, so he's hooked up on the bagels. Want to end with this, Jack? any prospects who gets to this point in their career only does so because of the influence of so many people. So I know there's family, there's coaches, there's teammates. I just want to give you a platform to give a shout out to anybody who helped you as a part of this journey, who I know is obviously celebrating this milestone in your career.
I mean, obviously, my parents, my dad, especially because he sacrificed a lot for me. He just really has helped me become the person I am today. And he'll be like my mom's more like the chill one, where she's like, "Oh, like John, settle down." And then my dad, he's like pushing me. You got to lift today. You got to do this. You got
Yeah,
to do this. Like when I was younger. Now I know it, so he doesn't even get on me about it anymore. And my mom, she's just always the one like that I could talk to. Like during this whole thing, like I could talk to. After my injury, she was really close to me. And also my little siblings, like I just want to be an example for them as well. And I have a lot of friends that have really helped me to be in this position today. A lot of close buddies, and also like my Coach Vito at Bergen Catholic. He's really helped me push myself to my limits, and I mean, just sharpen me to the person I am, and as long as the player too as well. So
that's
I mean,
awesome. Well, Jack, I'm going to give you one last final opportunity. What's your message to the fans of this program who are excited to see you commit to the Dukes? Your last word.
my message would be go Dukes, and I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work. I'm putting in whatever work I got to do to just get on that field early. Go Dukes.
There you go, Jack. Hey, real quick, you can be able to make it down to Harrisonburg at all this fall to see any games?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find a game. I don't know which game because we play on Saturdays, so
Yeah.
we have some Friday games as well. So I'm gonna try to slip out there at least one or two times this fall. So that'd be really cool.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah,
Well, Jack, first of all, we wish you health as you go throughout your summer and into the fall. We'll be following along as you make it through your senior season. If people want to follow you on Instagram or Twitter, where can they find you?
I'm on Instagram, Jack Harris 24 underscore, and on Twitter, Harris Jack 99.
There you go. Well, Jack, again, thanks for taking time. This is what it's all about, fans of JMU
Yeah.
football. The personalities like Jack that give us something to cheer about on Saturdays. And I encourage all of you to follow his journey as he goes throughout his senior season and welcome him and his family to Harrisonburg when they make the way to campus. And with that, that's going to end this edition of our Commitment Spotlight series. Stay tuned over the days to come as we continue to profile the class of 2026. And as always, go Dukes.